Warning: the opinions expressed in this video do not represent YouTube, associations, agencies, nor any particular individuals. They are merely from a team assembled trying to pass the boredom of everyday life. Some explicit content may occur in this or future presentations. Viewer discretion may be advised. But ignore it if you're into that thing.
Guys, your Big Bad Wolf Benny here.
And your Wild Man Wes.
And guys, we're on day 25 of Shocktoberfest.
Almost there!
And today we're bringing you a zombie movie. Probably one you've never heard of. And if you did, and if you have, it might have just been passing.
And if you remember it well, you are a sick.
Yes. The movie is called Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. Now, here's the whole premise of the movie. This acting company goes to an island that pretty much has a little graveyard on it, and they decide to mess with some of their newer actors, pretending that they bring zombies back to life. Now, the only problem is, it really happens.
Dun dun dun!
And I might add too, one of the best zombies coming out of the ground that I have ever seen in movies. I personally found it really amazing. I love how they pop out of the dirt. It looks realistic to me. So, anyways, through the whole movie, they're trying to figure out how to get away. A couple of them are getting picked off, and of course, the person who gets it last is the person I hate the most, but we'll get into that later. So anyways, we're going to just jump into what we like, what we didn't like, and then we'll grade this movie.
I like the self-aware humor.
Oh god, yeah.
I mean, they literally say things about this seems like a bad movie or something like a bad theater thing, and I love how even the acting. I mean, it's not the best in the world, but they try to make this movie like a f***ing Shakespeare tragedy, and it's hilarious because it's like, part of it you're going, oh my gosh, like, this is so weird, but you can't look away. It's like a train wreck.
I peed my pants. I peed my pants.
But a funny train wreck.
Oh, that's great.
I don't know if there's anything funny about a train wreck, but Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things train wreck, that's funny.
Well, yeah, it's not that you want to look at it, but you kind of have to. Like,
you gotta peek.
Yes.
You gotta peek a little.
Let's see. There's a lot of good things I liked about this movie. I think the zombies were very well done.
Oh yeah.
They look terrifying. Even just their method of moving. I'm not gonna say they kind of stole some of George A. Romero's stuff. I mean, what are you gonna do? He's the originator of modern zombies, so of course you gotta take a little something from him.
Pretty much.
But all in all, they really made this movie their own. Very different. It starts, like I said, it's on a little island. It's crazy. Like Wes said, some of the acting's a little over the top, but I think maybe they were trying to be over dramatic because they're actors, and sometimes
almost like a spoof of the original Night of the Living Dead. I mean, basically every line of dialogue is in that form of, they're coming to get you, Barbara. Yes. I mean, literally.
And it's entertaining. Like you said, it's almost like it's a comedy. Just people have...
They could have said that phrase over and over and over again throughout the whole movie. Nothing else.
Yes.
And it still would have been funny.
Yeah, so there's just a lot of good things I like about this movie. It's very hard to find. It's one of those rare, if you can find it, check it out, because you might not ever see it again. I don't think we found it on YouTube or any other...
No, we did not.
So luckily, I happen to have a copy because... I'm saying I like horror movies, so I found it.
There's nothing wrong with liking horror movies.
But anyways, definitely check it out if you can find it.
Now we get to talk about...
Oh, before we get into that though, we have to show our favorite scene because it's only 20 seconds. I'm gonna ruin it for you before we show it down below. So there's two characters left. One's like the main director, and he's kind of you really don't like him. He's like one of those actors in the movie that you love to hate. Cause So anyways,
hey, you're not supposed to agree with me, you son of a...
Sorry.
It's all right.
So anyways, they're getting cornered. It's him and this one female left. And they're about to walk up the stairs, and he kind of pushes the girl to the zombies, and all the zombie actors kind of do this whole really, bro? You know what? Cue it up down below.
Roll the clip.
Come on! Like, dude, even the zombies thought you were Yeah, I mean, he gets his own, but still, like, damn, bro, that's cold-blooded. Like, the girl and the zombies look up at you like, damn, bro, we're not even that cold-blooded.
It's like, you won't get yours now, asshole.
And then, yes, the zombies, the way they leave the movie is everybody's dead on the island. They happen to find the boats, and somehow they know how to work the boat to go to the main island to continue their killing spree. So, children shouldn't play with dead things too? Probably not going to happen, but I would have watched it.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah. Probably what you would have to pay for it too.
Yeah. Now comes the moment we always dread, but we don't
sometimes
like. Benny?
Let's see. I guess just the thing I hated the most about the movie, because, you know, I like choosing one thing, because I don't think it's fair to talk about.
I've got two.
You've always got, well, I get the one, you always get the two. Just the main actor who actually the director in real life, playing the, yes. He's just an uptight asshole who thinks he's like, because he's in charge of like the company, that he can do what he wants. So like the new girl, she's attractive. Like, it's like, oh yeah, you know, when you do this thing where you have to sleep with me, otherwise you don't get a part in the show. It's just like, dude, really? You're that kind of big a piece of really? And you know, at first she's like, no, and then like
I could say a long list of Hollywood people right now, but I'll get in so much trouble. We at the Wild Wolf Show do not bring up a lot of political or a lot of drama. So yeah,
the only reason why we brought this up is because it's in the movie and we're talking about this character who's a fictional character.
Yeah, but that elephant in the living room is not going to be addressed. So no.
But yes, no, this guy is just a piece of.
Yes, he is.
And like I said,
horrible.
he is the character that you love to hate. And I think when he was making this character, he's like, I want everybody to hate me. And you know what? If that was your goal, sir, my hat is off to you because you did a great job.
And then when you die, the audience riots with joy.
It's the one time, like, yeah, it's always when the bad guy gets hit at the end like that by like a monster or something. They're like,
okay, yeah.
This is why I don't mind monsters.
All right, so I have two things, and they are very, very serious, especially to my grading for later. The title is called Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. Now, when I think of the title, Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things, I'm thinking kids, teenagers, punk kids,
No, these guys are definitely...
They're in like their 20s.
20s,
They may have childlike mentalities, but they're full grown-ass adults, and I'm just like, okay, that kind of defeats the premise. Now, big problem. The movie is almost an hour and 40 minutes. You don't see any of the real zombies or the real horror until the last 25 minutes. So you're watching this going, okay, this is interesting acting, okay.
You almost get to the point where it's like, was it just all a joke? Was that like, is this what they're going for?
I'll admit, I almost turned off the movie after about an hour and 10 minutes. I'm like, but I gotta do this review. I'm doing this for you all, for you people.
But yeah,
definitely doing
it almost feels like they call it that to get you to watch because you think it's a zombie movie.
It's still better than It Follows.
Yes,
but
no. So it's like maybe they were joking with us the whole time, Oh yeah, it's about zombies, and then it's just, it turns out the first time we see zombies in the movie, it ends up being a prank. So you're like, I hope that wasn't the whole movie. Like, it's just like, it was funny for what it was, I guess, but like...
Yeah, like a prank, you expected something like that from the movie, like April Fool's Day.
Yeah, but like this one, like, I was like, no.
They made it legitimately out to be like a full-on straight fashion horror film.
And then finally you get the payoff, and like I said, the zombies, when they come, are really good. Like, they could have easily put them in the movie longer, and I would have been entertained, because the zombies are scary, they're unrelenting, and like, when they finally get inside, they're bloodthirsty, man.
I mean, pretty much.
Apparently, they're self-aware too, because, like I said, when they look at the director, they know what's going on.
I mean, in a way, this movie is basically the music video Thriller, only stretched out longer and longer and longer, and not for the best.
So, anyways, that's what we liked and didn't like. Let's get into grading the movie. The most important part, I guess you could say.
I'm giving this one a C+.
That's fair.
Because
it did take a while.
Because of that, and the false advertising in the title.
I'm going to give it a solid B. Because overall, if you could get over that it takes that long for the zombies to appear, which I do agree is a little too long, But for the most part, everything else is entertaining.
A little too long. It was.
Your opinion, bro.
Hey, man.
Your opinion, bro.
Hey. First Friday the 13th, 80 minutes long, and there was horror and death and destruction throughout the whole damn thing.
Hey, remember, opinions matter on this channel.
No, I know.
So, like I said,
well, then why are you bashing my opinion?
Well, because I can. So remember, that's what I get to do. It's a power I have. So anyway, guys, it's a B for me. Overall, decent movie. Like, definitely, it's one of those movies you have to see at least one time in your lifetime because you'd be like, huh, okay.
Yeah.
I see what people are talking about. And like I said,
I can't.
One of my favorite zombies busting through the ground scenes ever. Just, it's incredible to me. I really, really liked it. It's just really realistic to me. I mean, now I know you see it all the time, but I like to think they stole how they came out of the ground from this movie. Because it's really, really good, really entertaining.
Yeah.
Like I said, if they would have started the movie off just with the zombies coming out of the ground, I would have been enthralled with the movie.
Yeah.
Like, it took a little bit to get into the movie, and then after I've watched it multiple times, I'm like, it's not a terrible movie, I guess, but it's not a great movie either. But it's just one of those movies you have to see at least once so you can say you've seen it. So I guess all we got to say now is, well, like the video, dislike the video, leave us a comment down below, share with your family and friends, and as always, guys, push the red button. Oh, and don't forget to ring that bell, because, you know, instant notifications for all the segments we put up. And I know what you're thinking. You put up a video every day during October. Well, that's true, but some days you might get 2 to 3 videos. Yeah. So, hey.
Remember, this is our favorite time of year, so we're going to spoil the out of you. Because we love you. Always have.
Well, I guess all we can do now is just say, I'm the Big Bad Wolf Benny.
And I'm the Wild Man Wes.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
Day 26 of the Wild Wolf Show, SHOCKTOBERFEST.
Unpleasant dreams. I still love you about around.
Bye-bye. Dude, Benny. Oh, dude.
Hi, man. Come in hot.
Dude, I went to the little retail store, like the resale store the other day, and I found a copy of Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5 The Dream Child on soundtrack for vinyl.
Damn.
It's a Japanese import. Seriously, I can't believe I found this. And the thing that I heard about it is some of the artists on here no longer with us.
Oh, yeah,
But some of them like passed away recently, like before the movie came out.
Oh, okay.
And this is early tracks that, were never heard. And sometimes when they make those tracks before they die, there's an urban legend that if you play them backwards, you might hear some hidden messages of what really is going on. I really want to check this out. I am hell-bent on it.
Wait. I swear to God, this happened in a movie or something.
Well, it's happened in a lot of movies, but seriously,
this very, very scenario.
What could possibly go wrong if I play a couple of these tracks backwards on a record player?
Every time he says that, something bad happens.